See beta, if gradient of two lines are given to you, okay, gradient of two lines are given and they are telling you to find that both lines are perpendicular to each other or not, then you are going to use this method, multiplying both gradient and checking that answer is coming -1 or not. If answer is coming -1, then it means both lines are perpendicular to each other. If answer is not coming -1, then it means both lines are not perpendicular to each other. First thing. Second thing, when are you going to use this thing? If they are going to tell you that a line is there, line AB has got gradient 3/5. Okay, the gradient of line AB is 3/5, and they are saying that another line is perpendicular on this line. Another line is perpendicular on this line. What will be the gradient of that line? Okay, then you will use this method, that the line perpendicular to AB, the gradient will be reciprocal of this, and negative reciprocal means if this is plus, this will be minus, if this is minus, this will be plus. Okay, so these are the two things, two different situations in which you are going to use this one. If two lines gradient are given and they are asking for if they are having this, if the lines are perpendicular or not, you will use this method. Okay, taking the product of both gradient and finding it out it is -1 or not. If one of the gradient is given and the other one is missing, and they are telling you, okay, find the gradient of the perpendicular line, you will take the given gradient, reciprocal it, and negative reciprocal means changing the sign of that thing, and you will have the gradient of perpendicular line. Even though I haven't got anything from there, I have got its gradient over here. Okay. Okay, so now these two lines are given in front of us, AB and BC. And first thing which I am going to do over here is I am going to find the gradient of these lines, the gradient of this line, and I'm going to find the gradient of this line. And then according to that, I'm going to tell you something. First of all, finding out the gradient of this one, x1, y1, x2, y2. Okay, so the gradient of AB will be y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So when I will simplify it, it will become 3 over minus 2. Okay, that's the gradient of AB I have found. Now I'm going for gradient of BC, x1, y1. Right? So simplifying it, first of all, y2 4 minus y1 26 over 3 upon x2, that is -1, and x1 is -6. Okay, simplifying it further, so this will become 3 4s are 12 minus 26 over 3 upon -7. Okay, this will become -14 over 3 divided by 7. Okay. So when I will simplify it, minus 14, 3 into 7, cancelling it, minus 2 over 3. So the gradient of BC is coming minus 2 over 3. The gradient of AB is coming 3 over minus 2. Okay, 1 minute. Minus sign is here. Minus sign is also here. Minus sign is here. Minus and minus will be cancelled. So this is coming 2 over 3. The gradient of this one is coming minus 3 over 2. And the gradient of this one is coming 2 over 3. Okay. This is the thing. I have just found the gradient over here. Now, so if we can see the diagram, which is over here, we can see that it is making a 90-degree over here. This is 90-degree. And then the lines are making 90-degree. We call them that they are perpendicular to each other. It means AB is perpendicular to BC. Okay. This is the symbol for perpendicular. Okay. And if I take their gradient, what is the gradient of AB coming? 3 over minus 2. Gradient of AB is coming minus 3 over 2 or 3 over minus 2. It's the same thing. And gradient of BC is 2 over 3. Now, if I multiply them, M of AB multiply by M of BC, so 3 over 2 of minus multiply by 2 over 3 of positive, cancellation. The result is coming minus 1. Okay, so what does it mean? It means if two lines are perpendicular, if two lines are perpendicular and we will multiply their gradient, the result will always minus 1. Okay, the result will be always minus 1. If two lines, are perpendicular, this is the symbol for perpendicular, then product of their gradient will be minus 1. If two lines are perpendicular, their gradient product will be minus 1. You can say it in this way. Now this is our perpendicular line concept. Perpendicular lines. Okay. First thing I have told you, okay, the gradient of the lines, if two lines are perpendicular, the product of their gradient will be minus 1. Okay. Now I'm writing the gradients again, beta. MAB was written over here minus 3 over 2, and gradient of MBC is given 2 over 3. Okay, this was the gradient given. Now, first of all, I'm going to explain a little small concept, that is reciprocal. What do you mean by reciprocal? So, reciprocal means changing numerator into denominator and denominator into numerator. Okay. So if I say what will be the reciprocal of 2, the reciprocal of 2 will be 1 upon 2. What will be the reciprocal of 1 over 7? Changing numerator into denominator, denominator into numerator, reciprocal will be 7. Okay. In the same way, for instance, if I have got 7 over 8. So what will be the reciprocal? 8 over 7. Okay, these are all reciprocals. Now, coming back to my question, which we were having over here, if I am going to compare these two, see, Gradient of AB is 3 over 2. Gradient of BC is 2 over 3. It means they are reciprocal to each other. This is 3 over 2. This is 2 over 3. Okay, this thing is clear. It means they are reciprocal to each other. But there is a problem. This one is in minus sign and this one is with plus sign. Okay, this one is of minus sign, this one is of plus sign. It means in perpendicular lines, when we are talking about perpendicular lines, gradient of one line equals to negative reciprocal of other line. Negative reciprocal of gradient of other line. Okay, means this one is minus 3 over 2. So negative of minus will be positive and gradient reciprocal will be 2 over 3. Negative reciprocal of this thing is this, or reciprocal of this 2 over 3 is written. When I will change it, it will become 3 over 2. This is positive, this will be negative. Okay, so now I have given you two rules. What? For instance, this is the gradient m1 and this is the gradient m2, and both lines are perpendicular. So you can remember it by two ways, beta. Either m1 into m2 equals to minus 1. Either you can remember it in this way, okay? Or see, if I will shift m2 over here, what will happen? m1 equals to minus 1 over m2. So basically they are the both are the same thing. What is the first one? The first one is saying if two lines are perpendicular, the product of gradient will be minus 1. Over here, if two lines are perpendicular, gradient of one line will be negative reciprocal of the other line. Okay? Exercise 7.6, question number 1. The question is saying they are giving us A equals to 3 comma 7, A equals to 3 comma 7, B equals to 6 comma 1, and C equals to 20 comma 8. Okay, this is given to me. A is given to me 3 comma 7, B is given to me 6 comma 1, and C is given to me 20 comma 8. Now they are saying show that I have to show that AB is perpendicular to BC. I have to show that AB is perpendicular to BC. So first of all, I'm going to go for gradient of AB. Okay, so y2 minus y1 x2 minus x1, 6 over minus 3 equals to minus 2, right? Next one, gradient of BC I'm going to find between these two. y2 minus y1 x2 minus x1. Okay, now simplifying it, 8 minus 1 will be 7, 20 minus 6 will be 14. Cancelling it, the gradient of AB is coming, gradient of BC is coming 1 over 2. Okay, fine. I have found both gradient, right? I found both gradient. Now, How can you find it out that it is this one is perpendicular to this one? So we have got two methods. First of all, multiplying minus 2 by 1 over 2, result is coming minus 1. I have multiplied both gradient, the result is coming minus 1. It means this line is gradient. Both of the lines are perpendicular to each other. Okay, or what I can do over here, minus 2 is negative reciprocal of 1 over 2, or 1 over 2 is negative reciprocal of minus 2 equals to 1 over the gradient of this one is negative reciprocal of this one. It means that these two lines are perpendicular to each other. Okay.